is Cleverly Chloe, and I am back. I know it's been a while. Preach that. We're going to have to work on your fade out. That was crazy. That was garbage. It was garbage. But it's fine. I'll work with you. Like, I love you. You're my black chocolate, like, middle drop. So we're going to work with it. But I am back. It is season... I guess we don't really go by seasons on a podcast, but it is episode 7. I know it's been a while. Don't kill me. It's been a year, but let me just explain myself. I had to get my life back together. So I appreciate everybody for the support and the check-ins. I am well. The bitch got a new job. She got some new coin. Got some new growth. So, you know, life is good. I'm okay. And B. Simone and I are not cousins. I want her to give me back my entire face and my voice and my personality. She can keep the cuts. I love her, though. She knows. Don't tag us anymore. We know. We look alike. Thanks, guys. But I had to bring a lot of people back with me because I feel like it's been a while. So for those of you new, you are listening to Clever Coins Podcast, the official podcast to the web series Clever in the City, which will be back 2019 on Dinnerland. So I know. Just give me a second. I had to go Rihanna for a second to take a break. You know, I was doubling up on y'all niggas in 1 year. It was a lot. So we'll be back. I'll be back. Also, if you can't remember any Clever in the City episodes or Clever Coins, please go to All Things Clever on dinnerland.tv/ Clever in the City, and you can catch up on all my past episodes and series. Had a lot of fun people meet with me. But on to the next. It's new. So now we got the YouTube. We're going to be starting that viewership. Oh, yeah. You ain't know about it. Recording live. Hey, guys. What's up? Shout out to Julius. He doesn't know yet, but he's working. He's just so booked. You didn't even know. You didn't even know he was working. That's what's up. But I got people with me, so I'm not going to delay this. To my left, my nearest and dearest friend, probably the oldest friend in the room that I've had with me in like years together. I know her since before puberty. Oh, you man.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Janae Brown of Brown to Perfection.
Yes.
I can say your business name now? That's what's up. Damn.
Hey.
If you don't know who she is, you need to Google her. But Janae, give them your ad. Tell them a little bit about yourself. A little bit, like 2.5 seconds.
Okay, 2.5. So I am CEO and founder of Brown to Perfection Agency. It's a marketing and event production agency. We help artists, brands, companies become the best version of themselves through marketing, consulting, and, like I said, event production. You can find me at Janae Brown, JUNAEBROWN, or at B2P Agency.
Woo! Look at that media trainer. She's so professional and shit. Ew. That was a
Thanks
polished
for
black
having
woman.
me.
Skin is glowing. The turban's lit.
You
Hoops and shit.
just a little something. It's a little water and
It's like
coconut
what
oil.
like Khloe Kardashian wants True to look like when she gets over. No.
We hope.
She's putting her in turbans. I'm very proud. And then next to her left we have. Should I be calling you?
You can call me Nikki Chulo.
I can call you Nikki Chulo. It's Nikki Chulo, the extremely talented graphic designer. Now I don't even know where to start. I mean, like, gang. Like, he's that guy. If for those of you who don't know, like, if you loved Invasion of Privacy, Cardi B's artwork, this is the guy that did it. I'm just like, he also designed a fucking shoe for Nike. Like, who does that? I'm like, I know this nigga. I'm so fucking proud.
Thank
so
you.
proud. But I mean, Nikki, tell him about yourself. Nick. I know. I just did a lot. You can be humble. It's fine.
It's hard. I've done a lot.
I know.
What should I say? I'm a graphic designer, now art director. I mainly work in music. Born in Brooklyn, raised in Virginia, and now I'm back up here doing my thing. Yeah,
He's so humble. Like, the people with no bio on Twitter are usually people that like have the best bio in the world.
Yeah.
Like they do everything, and the people that are like, I'm a flight attendant, I'm a stewardess, I'm a bachelor's degree, I'm a nurse, and I'm a doctor, and I have 2 kids. Hashtag love, hashtag relationships, my son, wifey material. They don't do anything. They go home and cheat on their boyfriend. Oh my God. The more things they have in their bio, the less they actually are like really live. I'm sorry. Anyway,
That's fine.
It's very true. Hashtag I do this.
Okay.
Hashtag I do
And then we have to his left, my friend, who you guys don't know yet. He's kind of new, whatever, but he's mad, funny, and bopping. What are you calling? I don't even know what to call you. He has no social media, so you can't follow him anywhere. Like, literally, he went to China and they like deleted his Facebook. He has nothing.
Okay.
Who are you? Leave me while you're here.
You're making me blush. All right. My name is Jared, a.k.a. KJ. I do the Lights Camera Delusion podcast that Chloe has actually been on.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by and showing out.
Ew.
I do nothing else. I'm a nonprofit. I'm in school. I'm just trying to, get this money out here.
Right. Nothing in his walk of life should have brought him here other than the fact that he's my friend. Like, literally. But he's amazing.
I'm a regular nigga.
And then to my right, we have Miss Brittany. Do I have to call you? I don't know what to call you by your ad name.
No,
That's
you
fine.
can call me by my government.
I'm gonna let you do it, but I thought you would fight me. Y'all should know the voice. Y'all should know the face. I'm just saying.
It's Brittany Lewis here, aka Buttercup B.
Here we go.
Buttercup _B. If you want to follow me on social media, and I'm here.
And your credentials, bitch. Like, don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. Come on, quickly, get it out.
Well, okay, so it's weird because I've been on like probation for the past 3 months.
Okay.
Not real probation, but career probation, which is also called a non-compete. So I just left Spotify in September. I am.
You're late, Julius. You're late.
Yeah, I'm switching sides. I'm taking my talents to death row. So I'm going to YouTube Music.
Woo!
And I actually start on Monday. So
yay! Congrats!
Congratulations.
Yay! Look at that. It's perfect timing.
So I'm. What'd you say? No.
Wow. You're not a friend. That's crazy. That was so long ago.
ago.
Jesus.
Light years away. Okay.
So this is the first time everyone in this room has been in this room together.
Yes.
I'm except for like y'all two, like on like a boat, probably.
A boat?
The VS yacht. We're all on a boat.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what?
Everyone in New York City's on that boat, so that's
true.
how that goes.
Shout out to
But I would like getting people that have never really had conversations together to have conversations. So it will never be this many mics at one time. I just thought I deserved a welcome back. Thanks. Sorry. But here we are. So I have some things I want to discuss with the folks. Obviously, 2018 is coming to an end. It's been a rough year for some, been a fun year for some, been in between love, life. But I feel like the bulk of the transitions this year were relationships and career, right? And as we're all kind of creatives in New York, living in a city, how hard is it to balance creativity and love? Don't everybody jump in once, folks.
No, I mean, I think love is creative.
Okay.
Like, to me, I feel like people who pretend like they can't have a job and have a relationship, to me, that's an excuse.
Yeah, I think that's kind of lazy.
It's selfishness, like, mainly.
What's that, Nick?
Huh?
What's that?
No, I was just thinking.
Because I think creatives make great.
This nigga thinking internally. I need you to think out loud on the mic.
I think creatives make great lovers, and they make.
We do.
And I think if they focus.
It's okay.
On their art and focus on whoever they're dealing with at the time, it could be something like way more magical and way more in depth. But I feel like people are so selfish in general.
Yeah.
That what people don't realize is relationships is about compromise. That's like one thing that people really need to get in their head. Like,
agreed.
All of my married friends are like, yo, this shit is hard. Because you do shit every single day that you don't want to fucking do.
It's a fact.
Like, literally, you're like, I really don't like your mom. Or I do have to go to your family's house every weekend. Like, I get it. You're close. You know what I'm saying? Like, This is just, like, stuff that I picked up from, like, my married friends who are like, yo, like, I didn't realize how much you are compromising all day, every day. Everything on down to what we're having for dinner to... Are we going to the laundromat or are we paying for the fold and wash?
That sounds awful. This is why I'm single. Because I'm like, damn, you came back home again? Didn't I see you yesterday? Why are you back here?
I think.
She in love, so this is going to be different.
Oh, boy.
Heard you, sis.
But, but in all honesty, I think, like, I agree. I think it's definitely possible. And people who say that it's not, just be real and say that you're selfish, and I think that's okay too. I think you need to know where you are in life, know where you are career-wise, know who you are and where you are as a person, because it does take a certain level of maturity to do this, especially being creative, because there's so many aspects to this. I think it's about balance as well, and knowing, like, do you need a partner who has a level of understanding that's so they're also a creative, or do you need somebody who's kind of just like they're in their entirely different world and you're in yours?
I need a whole bus driver.
And
like,
be
I don't want
honest
any
about
nigga
it.
in the industry.
Be honest.
I want a nigga at Home Depot who's like managing the garden section. Like, I don't want.
Some people are like that, though.
I don't want you to do anything within this industry. I want you to have knowledge about what I do. I want you to be a fan of what I do, but I don't want a nigga that's in my industry.
See, because I'm a person who I can't. I can't.
Yes, date a
Never date a
fan.
fan.
I can't date some. I can't
Never
do
date a
it.
fan.
It's so
I think you
difficult.
could date somebody in the industry, but just a different aspect of the industry.
Yes, I think that's the best.
No.
So they don't
So
do
they-
exactly
Nick,
what you do.
Nick, what's up? I'm sorry, because you in the industry and your girl is. She's popping anyway. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So then y'all both popping then.
We're both popping. So what I think, what's the question?
How do y'all handle
How
this?
do y'all manage
Is
it?
there room for
So,
creativity and love?
There's a lot of room for creativity because it depends on what your love language is and what your partner's love language is. Like that's a big factor. You can't just kind of generalize everything.
What's your love language?
I think it's time spent and affection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
He got a whole
I
girlfriend.
don't know. Listen, let me
Wow.
tell you, I don't know
Wow.
many niggas that time is their love
Me
language.
either. That's mine.
Yeah, because
Wow.
quality time.
I'm
is
quality
mine.
time. I'm a big quality time
big
bitch.
quality time because I don't have a lot of time
Wow,
to
she
spend.
tightened up.
So the
Tightened
time
up.
that
But I
happens
feel like time is the only thing
important
you
to
can't
me.
get back. So
That
if you
too.
choose to give that with me,
That's a fact.
we go together forever.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Ever.
But that's
Where's
also
love?
like the one thing that dudes are always like, I ain't got time. I ain't got time.
Y'all seen that video with Chris
Until
Brown
it's
and
something
Royalty?
that they want.
Y'all seen
And
that
then
video
I
with
gotta
Chris
have
Brown
time.
and Royalty where he was in the rehearsal with this 5-year-old, she's ginormous, on his hip talking about heartbreak. And Royalty
Ciara
just,
did that too recently with her daughter.
there's no excuse.
And her
You
moves
can
is
make
crazy.
time.
I mean, it's the age-old saying that you make time for what you make time for. It's
Yeah.
very easy.
That's true.
It's a simple concept. Like, oh, I'm busy doing this and this, bro. If you want to see me, you make time. As simple as that.
And be honest if that's just not what you want. I think that's the problem. Like
fact.
people aren't honest. Like they do this thing where they try to like appease the person or they like, oh yeah, I want to be this person. You're like, no, be honest. Like if you aren't in a space where you can be that to somebody and you can respond to their love language, be honest about that. Like I think that's all relationships boil down to. Are you honestly able to provide the person what they need, and are they honestly giving you what you need? If not, hey, let's
That's
you know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? Like let's figure this out or let's dip.
Do we need love in order to experience pain and heartache in order to become more creative? Because without heartache or love, which one is more? Like without heartache, will we have R&B, or without love, will we not have R&B?
I mean, I think.
Do you get
there's-
what I'm saying?
I think there are different types of R&B though, because
I don't want happy R&B.
No.
That's not rhythm and blues.
I think also not all artists create from a personal place. I know artists who give them a topic and they can kind of put, like acting, they can put themselves in the zone or based off of other people's experiences. So you don't have to.
But I want
channel
it.
They channel.
There's so many
Yeah.
artists that you think went through something and didn't.
I know for a fact Beyonce went through Lemonade, and I'm here
That was
today
real.
because I know she is strong. I'm like, sis was giving us all these clues for years. Resentment, like she was in pain. Ring the alarm. She was dying. I'm sorry. I can't get emotional about this. I still love you, Hope. I'm like so emotional about it. When I watched Blue Ivy and Jay-Z, I like cry. I'm not crazy, but like when Beyonce won the Vanguard Award at MTV, and like
nah, because like,
Yeah.
that's a fact. Because like some albums you listen to, you like somebody keyed her car.
yes.
You like somebody like
Somebody was like, "That nigga was
somebody
with me
fucked her sister,
yesterday."
keyed her car, and like stole her EBT card. Like
Some of them
it
records is
happened.
definitely real.
Yeah. Also, with just like everything that's gone on with the Carters over the past like 5 years, I just think coming down to it, I'm just like, I think men are just really fucking selfish.
Niggas ain't shit.
I think people
Not
are
even,
selfish. Though.
not even but there's something innate in women
That's a
where
little different.
What they will literally put their life on the line for their families
Yeah.
and for the people that they love. And for men, it's kind of like
I did that already today. Let me do something else. I already
Maybe
saved your
it's-
life. Let me go.
maybe
Let me go.
it's
fuck.
scientific.
It
might
is.
be.
Like,
It
has
has
to
to
have a
I'm
maternal
sorry. Nick
instinct.
is looking in the head.
Nick is like,
Ready?
I love my girlfriend. I would never do nothing.
I am not
disrespect her."
selfish.
Do you think that's true?
Do I think what's true?
Men are
are
innately selfish.
No. I think it's on upbringing and experience, just like everything for everybody.
So what made you decide to say, like, I'm not to be in your business, but I'm being in your business.
Please.
Like,
We're
what
in the
made you
business.
decide to say, like, listen, like, I've been in the industry, I've dated, but like this person, and now, and to be public with it.
The
Like, is that a
story-
choice?
The story I tell people, like,
You can tell.
it's the cliche. It's like when you know, you know. Like it was from the first day on. Like I just knew, and she was with it. I was like, yo. She's like, I'm not gonna put her business out there. But
No.
she was kind of talking to someone, and I was like, nah, you're not.
You with me
It's
now?
quiet.
You're not
You
doing
did the Will
Yeah.
Smith. You with me now? We go
A
together.
variation of that, yeah.
That's
it was a more
crazy.
pussy variation of that. I'm not. I'll take the L, but I got it. So
That's not an L. That's a win.
that's a win. It's a small win.
By
Yeah.
all means necessary. Well, I feel like it's weird because when are you the most creative? Because I know for me, I know when it happens for me when I'm the most creative. Some people are like better in relationships than they are single. Like when they're single, like their life is chaos. When are you the most like, ooh, I'm on my shit.
It changed for me when I was single and then when I was in a relationship. It was two different
How so?
periods. When I was single, I was most creative when I was in pain or just after just like something bad or just a misunderstanding. It was easy to be creative and kind of like lock myself away to like prove them wrong. I'm gonna do this. But being in a relationship, it's like I have the time that I spend with my significant other, and then when it's time to work, it's time to work. So I'm locked in every day. I'm good every day because I take that time to kind of not be creative.
I think for me, when I'm single, I think there's more ego a little bit in my work. And not ego like my work is egotistical, but it's a bit of like I got a little bit of chip on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like I got, because it's just me. You know, it's like 10 toes down.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm here.
All day.
You know,
By
all
myself.
day. Yeah.
One
I
do-rag,
think
one
when I'm
body.
in love and like things are good and I'm all happy, like, I think it's more pure. I say that because I'm like, I'm happy. And so it's like, I have this person I love and I have this thing I love, so I'm just doing what I love. Like it's like
Happy and perfect and shit.
yay.
That's mad. And I'm
just
envious.
being
That's cute.
honest.
That's adorable.
But when I'm single though, I feel like, you know, it's still the same like intensity, because at the end of the day, I think if you're a really creative person, your creativity is in a sense always going to be first because it's a part of you. The person that you're with is still an extension of you. Like there's still another entity, is separate. Your creativity is a part of you, so it's there regardless. It's just, I think, how you choose how it manifests. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, it's like putting on two different coats, but you still warm. Like I don't know.
This is so deep to me because I have not been in a relationship like for real that I believed for real and like since like I was like 14. No, I don't. I'm just single forever.
He believes you guys were in a
Yeah,
relationship.
like Stevie, we believe Stevie J is married to Faith Evans. We don't believe Faith is married to Stevie J.
That's funny.
Nah, yo, Soul Train Awards. Soul Train
That is
Awards. She
funny.
was definitely she called out his government.
I just want to know how Biggie feels about all this. Like, I want to know, is he sitting up there
This
looking
nigga
down?
Stevie.
Like, really?
You know
You
what
know
I'm saying?
You was my
I
nigga.
don't
No.
Because
You was my nigga.
I mean, if we're keeping it real, Big and Faith probably wouldn't have been together right now.
No,
That's-
100%.
They wouldn't have
Okay,
lasted
that's
through
fair.
all
No.
that drama
That's
that
a
he
fact.
was
That's
going
fair.
through, right? So he probably would have had at least like 3 more baby moms.
But I don't think Stevie would have done it if Big was still alive.
No, well that wouldn't have been.
Yeah,
Regardless of what. Like, what? You really...
Yeah.
No. And that's another thing, like being public with your significant other. Like there were times back in the day, like you only knew somebody was together, like you knew them for a while, you saw them around. Now I feel like people need to immediately confirm we're together because here's Instagram says so. Like it's not believable until everyone knows.
That shit
And
is
then
corny.
even with
Yeah, I
that,
don't
the
like
expectations
that
are
either.
now you're being watched.
Yeah, that shit is corny. Everybody in your business and everybody like, oh, so you ain't posted pictures of her in 2 weeks. You broke up. What's
Right.
up? Can I shoot my
It's
shot now?
really, really weird.
But I find myself doing. I'm like, damn, you don't even post her like that. Like she be posting him all the
You
time.
be scrolling
And
like,
this nigga don't never post her.
yo, where she been at? Nah,
Right.
y'all
I'm like,
must
what
have broke up.
happened?
Y'all
I
must
do
have broke
that.
up.
I do the
Nah.
same thing. I be doing the same thing.
But it's hard because that's the culture we live in, though. Like, if you think of all the gossip blogs, whatever, that's how they be like, oh, so-and-so not following so-and-so no more on Instagram. Like, honestly, they finger could have slipped. They could have gotten to a little time. Like, somebody could have ate somebody leftovers, been like, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? And they in the bed cuddling, and we talking about they broke up. Like,
I'm just
think it's
I'm the
crazy.
type of person like now I don't want my personal business on social media in that way. Like if I expose what I want to expose, I'm good. But I just feel like I've had a time trying to navigate who wants to like be with me because I'm just me or because I'm just
Exactly.
I'm barely even on a tier of something. And I still find niggas in my DM like, yo, oh,
I love
you know,
the
you,
idea.
you
I know who you
know,
are.
you
Yeah.
know so and so. I'm not sliding Wayne on anything. Like I'm not giving him anything. That's not happening. Raven's not shooting your pictures. Like I don't. None of like no. Her rate is 500. No. Next, ask me something else. Like go get a GoPro. We're not like I don't know. You know what I mean? And I'm like that's weird for me. Imagine how they like your friendships and those love relationships and creative relationships. How do you balance those? Because like y'all work like really for real.
But like your friendships?
Yeah, how do you balance like your creative friendships, like the people that you meet in the creative industry versus like your outside friends who have no affiliation?
Oh man. So like I have like a weird relationship. So okay. So like all of my friends, like we have a group chat that was called Black Migo Gang for a long time, but now it's Family Feud after Jay dropped 444, right?
That's cute.
Because we've all been friends. We went to Howard together, and we've all been friends for a really long time. And like, we're all actually so close that our friendships make sometimes our significant others uncomfortable because we're all like we're super tight. Like we talk and argue and curse each other out all day, every day. And we like hang out all the time, or like when we can, we're all in different cities now. But like my friends, they're like my family. Like they're my family. So like I keep them in a realm over here, and then like I don't like to say like my industry friends, but like
that's what it is. It's like that's the only way you describe it. It's my creative creative friends.
Yeah, my creative friends, and then I like rarely do they cross paths. Every now and then it'll be like if I have like a really deeper connection with somebody, then they'll
get to be
like
be a part. They'll transition into
into Family Feud.
Another
it's a Family Feud. Well, no, I mean Family Feud is Family Feud,
right? But they get to hang out with Family Feud.
They'll get to hang out with Family Feud. Family Feud will know who they are and stuff like that.
Okay.
What about you, Nick?
It's a tough balance. I mean, wait, what's the question?
How have you been able to compartmentalize mix? This is like the third time I'm doing this with you. How have you been able to compartmentalize like your creative friendships versus your people that are not affiliated with like the quote unquote industry, and then your love life, and then your work life? Like, what's the balance like?
Well, I feel like the people I associate with in the industry are people that I can consider my friends.
Okay.
So I try to keep them close. It's tough because it's like, I don't know. It's hard to kind of balance everything because
someone always feels neglected.
Yeah, always. Mm-hmm. But it's like this relationship is new for me. It's been about a year and some change, but it's like I can see my friends kind of like just like fading. You know what I mean? Like,
really? Because of your girlfriend?
Not because of my girlfriend, but you want to make time for them. But it's like I'm working and doing these cool things. I'm at work. Like I have shit I'm doing, and I'm excited for it. And I have friends too. But it's like how often can I make time for them? Like I try, but
are these friends from college or like you met them throughout coming up the ranks?
Everybody.
That's the hardest thing. I feel like college friends is hard to. We're college friends.
So yeah, I was gonna say. I think for me being a regular nigga, a regular ass 9 to 5 nigga, right? I have a lot of friends in the industry, a lot of friends who are so creative and do all types of stuff. And I think for me, support them. I think you have to understand like. Nigga, they busy.
I'm glad you said that.
Like
yes,
Chloe.
me.
Because people.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, Chloe, I'm never on your dick.
No.
You don't hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's fucking busy, bro.
But we live the closest away. Like, if I wanted to spend the night at Jared's house, I'll spend the night at his house. Like, that's it. He just knows his, because you're solid. Like, I think you're solid to know, and like in our friendship, like, you know where you are.
But you just have to understand your place in your friendship's life because, they are fucking busy. They're doing 1,000 things. They don't have a schedule like me. School, 9 to 5. Niggas know I'm home when I'm doing this. She's fucking flying to LA. She's doing this. She's doing her show. She's doing, you know what I'm saying?
I will.
You are. Yeah. Manifestation.
But you're busy, so you have to understand, give your friends some fucking space and cut them a break.
Yeah. And also the creators on this side, like, you have to be respectful of your, like, non-creative friends' time. Because I'm assuming, like, what the fuck you doing? Ain't you home? It's 4 o'clock. And like, when he don't answer the phone, like, I'm bugging out. And I'm like, what the fuck is you, like, my unemployed friends? You home? Why you didn't answer the phone? What's happening? What are you doing? And they're like, hold on, like I
still have a life.
Things.
I am scrubbing my floor.
My
phone was.
I mean, that happens, and then too, like when you have married friends.
Yes.
Same shit.
Because then it's like,
but I feel like
I respect your marriage.
But you know what's weird?
Bitch, 12 o'clock drinks. I can't do that no more.
And you got kid. Like now you got a kid.
But you know what's weird? When you try to do that, then your friends be like, well, you don't hit me up. I'm like, you have a husband.
I don't do that.
And children.
I think I find a balance. I don't know. I'm really empathetic though, so I feel like
Janae's like the nicest person ever.
I'm just like, okay. Before I hit up anybody, I'm like, what time is it? I'm like, okay, cool.
When she replies back to your text.
I've been on right. That's true. I'm accountable. So
I had to wait a day. Oh, don't use Corey's words. I'm accountable. Corey said, I said I'm accountable. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Corey's a terrible texter.
But no, seriously, I think, like you said, for creative, non-creative, quote unquote friends, I think support is super important because as I'm busy, I'm working, I don't have time to do like the random link ups. Oh, we going to get ice cream and like I can't drop my clients and do that.
Send me
shit.
a calendar invite.
And I
Are we
get a
going
little
or not?
tight sometimes. Like I feel tight, like damn, and then you kind of start to feel disconnected, and it's like, but if I'm having something, every once in a while, like come through and support because that sometimes is my only time I can get it. People be like, oh, you really
when she
like
reminds us she has an event. I have to find out through other people in Twitter that Janae does.
It's true.
I'm like, damn, am I her friend?
I like throwing events because sometimes that's the only time in like a quarter I can get everybody I love in the same room. Like legit.
That's cute.
And so it's just like, yo, if I'm sending you something, it's because I want to see you. No, I can't do like coffee brunch every Sunday. go on a weekend trip to DC. Like I can't always do those things. You know what I'm saying?
Bitches that need to talk to their friends every day to like feel like a friend. I haven't spoken to you in 3 weeks. You have no idea what's going on with me, bitch. Grow up. Like, why are we gonna do this?
Know
You'll
your
be
friends.
fine.
Know your friends. Know people's intentions. Like I feel like anybody who truly knows me knows that like I could live in the same house with you. I probably still wouldn't be that person. Like I need time to like do what I'm doing. Like that's just me. Just pop in. You okay? You alive? Yes. Okay.
Right.
But when you need somebody there, I'm there. So I agree with that. Like just be supportive.
So overall, in 2018, learn thy friends, learn who you are, and be okay with it. Learn your man. Learn your relationship. Take the love language test.
Yes.
Respect each other's space and time management. Creatives, get a calendar. Get an agenda book, write a to-do list, because shit will go undone. If you go to sleep, wake up, I'm like, shit, I ain't do that. Do it that day. Like, I had to do this with myself. Like, now I have a calendar, because I'm queen forget of everything. I forget everything. I go on Twitter and literally ask people to remind me of plans that we have. I'm like, if we have plans today, tell me, because I don't remember. Like, I'm just terrible.
You have Google Calendar?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have
live
like 4 calendars.
Die by my Google Calendar.
But I have like 4.
What?
I don't know. They're like I have all the emails that I have. They all overlap and I get confused. And I be trying to like remember like my period and who I text with, and then things just go like a ride.
But is it on your calendar? Like when
Sorry,
you click
Nick.
it, does it have all of your events?
Show me this later. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so we gotta go into real quick. We're gonna go into music. 2018. We're wrapping up. Now we're gonna talk a little bit. I'm a music person, so I like to say R&B birthed me, hip hop raised me. All the music that we had this year, 2018 was heavy, very, very heavy. Brittany looks exhausted already.
I don't want to talk about it.
So you can, okay, we're going to do Clever Coins, right? So the Clever Coin segment is when we rate music and albums on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the greatest thing you've ever heard in your life. 1 being trash and I can't go any lower. You can pick 2 albums this year that you're going to put at your tops, or that you just want to rate, period. If you have something that you want to get off your soul, come to the front of the congregation. We have fish plates at the end of the session, but we're going to talk.
So I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you go.
Okay,
first.
I just have something controversial to say.
Oh, God. That's fine. Okay.
I'm gonna just jump out the window and say there were no 5s this year.
Ouch.
So you're going to go last. Jared, what was your question?
Nah, my question is, I don't give a baker's fuck about music, so I've literally listened to about three albums, like in its entirety.
Are you like some kind of like
a hermit,
atheist?
Like a hermit.
Monk.
Soulless
He's a monk.
atheist.
Who doesn't
Jesus.
Who doesn't
Aggressive?
like
He
music?
has a family, Brittany. Like, damn.
Yeah,
Jesus.
but oh my god,
Nick's like, that's
like
kinda-
music.
I mean,
Like,
I'm loved by
never
some
heard
people, that's
nobody
cool.
say,
So you
I
don't have-
like music.
You have no album this year.
No, I listened to the SZA album.
But you're probably
That was
the most
2017.
That was
unbiased,
2017.
the most unbiased
See?
opinion
See?
we have, though. So that's good.
Listen,
What did you like? We need
this
to
is
hear
bad.
from you.
Like, this is what
That
I'm
was
saying.
2017.
This is that bad. This is that bad.
Yeah,
You know what?
I'm really curious. So I want to know what you liked because you're unbiased. Like, so I want to know what was good to you.
Oh, like musically.
yeah.
So
No, just yeah.
all right. No. The new Meek Mill album.
Thank you. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I heard, Chloe, like my podcast, my co-host, they do music. I don't
Yes.
give a fuck. I usually leave the room.
I know.
So the Meek Mill album, I heard a few tracks from that. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
But they really put me on to new music that I've never even heard of. Shit that's not on the radio.
Okay.
So like I don't know those fucking people's names.
So you liked Meek. What would you
Meek's-
give? What would you give Meek?
His album? Let's say you're looking at me killing him aggressively. You're like this.
Nick
nigga
looked
say
away on
anything
purpose.
less than a 4, we boxing. No, 4.
you don't have to look for affirmation.
I'm looking at a
any of
musical
that.
person.
I'll close my eyes.
Okay,
Just
I-
pick a number, bro.
I'd say a 4 because people liked it, right? People, yeah.
What did you like it?
But
No,
did you-
I've only heard 2 songs.
So how you rate? You can't rate a whole
This
album.
is
You
why
heard
I'm
2
looking
tracks.
at y'all niggas like, so
Nick,
He's
Nick,
like-
no, I'm going to Nick. I'm going to
like,
Nick. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this for you. No.
Meek was good. I'll give Meek a 4.
Yes, I knew it.
Absolutely.
I told you.
Meek
A 4?
no, I'll
Why
give-
not a 5? I'm here. Go ahead. Question.
Meek's not. It's not a 5.
I was never a Meek fan. Like he's got his party hits.
Yeah.
But
I like
was
that
never
one song.
I wouldn't go see him in concert.
I like. Oh, you know what?
Really?
No, this is
He's
the
really
thing.
good
You know
live,
what I-
though.
do you know-
I'm gonna be honest
I've
with
heard-
y'all.
It sounds-
He's
it's-
good.
is it
live.
loud?
Is it a lot of energy?
It's
Lot of
not.
energy?
It's
A lot
not
of
overly
energy.
loud.
No, no.
It's not.
You know
overly
what's crazy is okay. So like being in the music industry, I struggle with this a lot, right? There's a lot of artists that I really like as human beings, and I don't like their music.
Is Meek one of them? You can say it.
No.
Go on
Meek's
and tell
not
us.
one of them because I used to watch Meek on when he used to do his Flamer freestyles when YouTube first
Yo,
started popping
with
up
the
in, like,
braids.
08.
With the braids, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So
whatever
like
those-
I've been a Meek fan. I just love like Philly battle rap, like gritty ass niggas. So like that, I've always been a fan. But there's a bunch of artists that like I just won't name, but like I really like them as human beings. I'd be like, oh, why is this music not where it needs
So you're
to
not
be?
naming them, Brittany. Why are you saying
I
it?
was
Why are
gonna
you saying
say,
it?
do you want to pop shit off? Like, how do you?
No,
wanna-
it's just like, but it makes it
I got your
awkward
back,
for
sis.
me because like, so I'm like programming shit,
Got you.
and I'm like,
This is
You know
whack.
you gotta play this.
And
You
then,
have
like,
to
but
play
I'm
it.
like, I don't
But you do play
like it.
So it's like, this is whack, but I want to go out for drinks with her later.
No, I'll just tell them. I'll just be like, yeah, like I'll test it out, and then if it doesn't do well, then it's like, oh yeah, I can just take this.
Oh, you
right
can
on
blame the
out.
public. It's not your fault. Y'all see what she doing when y'all songs don't get played.
I'm just saying.
Nick, give me an album that you want to rate. Period. Like, don't like. Give me something.
Let me look at the album list.
The list
The
involves.
list is really fucking. Hey, can I just say?
Do we need to
jump
say the
in like
list?
2 seconds.
What?
Black Panther soundtrack, executive produced by Kendrick Lamar. Phenomenal
That was
project.
5?
Yeah.
Was it a 5?
That has a lot of replay
It's my-
value
it's-
too.
it's-
Because you said no
Definitely.
5s. Was it a 5?
I'll give it a 4.5.
That's
We doing
that's
decimal
racist.
points?
I don't
We
know
could do.
about that.
We could do decimal
That's-
points.
Niggas used to
I
get
don't-
4.5 mics.
Okay.
Right.
I was asking.
Go ahead.
Right?
So
A little aggressive.
wait. He's still, I was just asking.
Hold on, where's my phone?
Well, Nick, what was yours?
What was my what?
That's 5, Nick.
What's your top?
Nick, that's
two?
5.
What's your top 2?
No, not even top 2. Like,
Or-
what do you want to rate?
What I want to rate?
So out of the, let's list the choices that we have. A lot. It's a
Too
lot.
many.
It's a lot. But Carter 5, Culture 2, Queen, Everything Is Love, Daytona, Black Panther, KOD, Hive Mind, by the Internet, Beer Bongs and Bentley's, Post Malone, Come Over When You're Sober, Lil Peep, Nasir by obviously Nas, Kamikaze, Eminem, Day 6969, Memories Don't Die, Tory Lanez, Scorpion, Drake, Lil Boat 2, Lil Yachty, Bobby Tarantino, Logic, question mark, XXX, RIP, The World Is Yours, Rich the Kid, Championships, Meek, Redemption, J-Rock, Isolation, Kali Uchis, TKO by Maya, Dirty Computer, Janelle Monáe, Testing, A$AP Rocky, Ye, Kanye, Tiana Taylor's album, I don't feel like saying all them decimals, whatever, Swimming, Mac Miller, RIP, Astro World, that's crazy, I just had to say RIP twice on one list, Astro World, Travis Scott, Stay Dangerous, YG, Sweetener, Ariana Grande, did I say Victory Lap by Nipsey? I meant to say Victory Lap on here, Victory Lap by
That's a
Nipsey.
good album.
You know what? A lot of.
But there's more, and there's more. That's not even
And
everybody.
that's like
not even everybody.
a small
And
fraction.
who else said they coming out on the 21st? Who just said that?
It needs to-
21 Savage.
21
Oh yes, 21.
20,
Ooh,
20,
wait,
20,
21 been in his bag.
Yeah, I know. 21.
Super bag.
Yo, so
Nick,
I'm
give me wait, Britt. Let Nick get it ready now because I feel like he gonna forget before
Let
you
me
forget
get
the question.
I'll do J-Rock Redemption was one of my favorites this year.
That's a good one.
4.5.
4.5. Why not a 5?
I'm not just handing 5s out.
What is
Yeah.
what's the criteria of a 5 for you?
Gotta be a classic for 5.
Yeah, and
What's a
that,
classic?
and that takes time.
Oh,
There's never
that's
gonna be a 5.
Cute.
Never.
That's cute.
That's real.
That's real. Nick.
And then Swimming. After Mac Miller passed, I ran that hella times.
It's so. That's my playlist at
good.
work.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, Jared. Jared's like, great. Do you know who Mac Miller is?
Yes.
Do you know that he is
He
deceased?
is Caucasian, and he was Ariana Grande's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, he was more
We're
than
doing
that.
that. We're doing that today.
Damn.
That just
Yo,
a little
seriously?
That's how you
pain
know
just
that.
I
shot
thought I
through
did
my
really
chest.
good just now.
You-
Like,
I mean,
look,
you hit the
look
bullet
legit.
points.
The fact that I
mean,
knew who that was.
That was a pop. I mean,
thought
those are
did
2
so
pop culture
good.
ones.
And
That's
you're all
good.
like, "Fuck you, Jared." What the fuck was that? Cool.
Like he did good for being an outsider, but I hate that that's how the world. We were like, damn, that's how the world will remember him.
No, okay. I think I like him as a person because he was every time I see him in an interview, he was like really dope and cool and like creative and like just really, So is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay, thanks guys.
Let's go.
Okay, so you liked Redemption and Mac Miller Swimming. Okay,
Was it learning to swim? Swimming.
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 Okay.
Janae.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the ones that I played more than once because nowadays, number one, too much music comes out.
So fast.
I don't listen to music on Fridays unless it's somebody I absolutely love.
Same.
I wait till like
3 weeks
Wednesday
later.
night
I wait till, like, 2
when
weeks
nobody's
later.
paying attention so I can listen with unbiased ears because y'all be lying, internet. And so I guess the ones I replayed, like Invasion of Privacy, I don't care what y'all say. Every day I'm listening to Get Up 10. Maybe because I'm from Uptown, but I run that shit back to back.
It's a motivational
So
song.
I give Cardi's album definitely like a 4.5 just because if you listen to it through, whether you like it or not, you got to admit it's a solid listen all the
solid
way
project.
through. She did her features right. Like the rollout was dope. I give her that.
No bias because somebody's in here. Ooh.
Oh yeah, no bias, Nikki. I liked. I just had it in my hand. Oh, I'll do Scorpion. Now listen.
What?
Right? Listen though.
What?
A lot of people don't like Scorpion, and I
Janae.
get why. Right? I give Scorpion an honest 3.5. And I'm going to say why, because I only listen to half of the album, but I listen to it frequently. I do revisit
B-side.
those records.
You listen to
That's
the
he was
B-side.
rapping, right?
Huh?
I don't listen to the R&B side like
You
that.
don't?
Nah,
That's the only side I listen
I
to.
like Spicy Drizzy. Like, I like when he's
He's
like,
in his
when
bag.
when he thinks everybody hates him. Like,
Look,
that's why
a
I
girl
like.
that likes spicy drizzy.
So,
I'm the bitch that like him rap. Singing.
Singing is cool too, but I feel like he sang too much. I was like, all right.
See, I love that. I'm an R&B
I was
bitch.
like,
in
all
there.
right, I gotta go.
Can I just say something about your Drake
She was
Scorpion?
so ready, by the way. She was like, wait till she
Yeah.
finish.
No.
Yeah.
I don't have anything bad to say because let me tell you, I have Scorpion in my car like in a CD,
Okay.
the double disc.
Where'd you find that?
I like it.
I think that was an exclusive.
That was an industry exclusive. See?
But I was
Humble
so
brag.
amped. I was so amped because the sound is better.
Yeah,
like when you
and the
listen
whip.
to it, and yes.
Yeah.
Because you can get the both when
The
they when
sound
they
quality
switch
is
sides.
definitely up
So
there.
I know that people didn't really fuck with Scorpion, but I've just come to the conclusion that like Drake is like Starbucks. Like it don't matter. Like sometimes the service is bad.
But the shit hits.
But it's still
But
good.
it's still Starbucks.
It's still
Shit
good.
still hits
Yeah.
But it's still-
every
still
time.
good.
At first, I
Even-
didn't get it, but now, okay.
No, but like every like
It's still
it don't
good.
matter.
Like, I'm like, sometimes you don't want Starbucks, but then you get in there with somebody who wants
We were
Starbucks.
all
You like,
like, wait.
damn, let me get something. And like, oh yeah, I wanted this. Like, but I didn't know I wanted
But
it.
it's still
Yeah.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, but the thing is crazy that's like Drake, even his quote unquote bad songs or songs
Are
that
still
you think
good
are
songs,
mid are
yeah.
still
Shit.
I just
fucking
didn't like
good
that it's
Appears
so
on Billboard
long.
for some
like
reason.
you can't nobody can tell me no different. Like
phenom.
even when
But
it's
why
like
did we get
eh.
33 tracks, Brittany?
I
That's
don't
what pissed
know,
me
I don't
off.
know.
And I
It's
love
like
Drake.
you try
I
to
listen
hope
to
something
Drake
sticks.
old shit
I
every
love,
day.
but you know what,
So
Blue
I
Tent is
wasn't
my
happy.
vibe right now.
Okay.
Blue Tent.
Yeah, I don't even know why, but
I think After Dark is my shit that I just will always loop over and over again. And it's
I
not
just
them.
think he gave too much. I feel like even if he would have split that up and then dropped another project later,
Don't
he would have
acknowledge
been
him.
better off. I think he
He's not
gave
on.
way
He's
too
not here
much,
right now.
and that's what fucked people up. Because this climate, they're not even appreciative of that much
Look at you.
music.
Yeah.
Look at you and look
I,
at you.
I mean, I think we still have more to see from Aubrey. I think
Aubrey.
First name.
What's
I
his name?
think
Aubrey
yeah,
Graham?
Aubrey Graham. I think that I can't wait to see when he transitions to acting. I feel like people have been waiting.
Transitions.
He came
Transitions
from
back.
Yeah, transitions back.
Okay.
Oh,
Because I mean, at the end of the day, he was a child when that was happening. Like he was a child star.
childlike.
He was
pretty
kind
old.
of He had a
Fucking
mustache.
15 years
He
old.
was
had
a
a
grown ass man. He had a beard. Jimmy had a beard. Jimmy had a beard in a wheelchair.
So did all my friends in high school had beards.
Not
Nikki,
all
when did you
right.
get
What
your beard,
school did
Nikki?
you go
We
to?
were
When did you get your
children,
mustache?
children.
My chin strap or like my whole shit?
Not your full joint. That takes some time. But when did you start being like, yeah, I'm a grown ass man?
It's like
16. That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Really? Nobody I knew at 16 had a
16,
damn
Everybody
beard.
I knew at 16 had a beard and they'd walk into the
Where
liquor
you
store
going
and
at?
buy us liquor.
Where you going at?
In Delaware.
That's why
Oh,
niggas
okay.
had to grow up fast.
Virginia.
Y'all been out there
No,
chasing
That's
chickens.
different
Y'all like
type
four.
of
Like
like
the
y'all
top
got
water,
different
that's why.
produce, different
Y'all wear
poetry.
overalls and shit outside. Like, that should just make you grow
Yeah,
different.
no, we.
Y'all was exercising for real.
Chasing chickens
We
for
wasn't doing
food. Like,
nothing.
you don't gotta do all that. It's fine.
We was eating Chinese French fries and shit. We
I don't even know if I'm gonna rate any albums right now.
Terrible.
Like, who goes to Delaware? Like, no one is trying to like,
No.
oh, I cannot wait to go to America and visit Delaware. I don't know what kind of
Don't
accent
forget
that was. It was like in
Because
between
niggas
like
have
Ghana.
beards.
But
Niggas apparently have
Saying.
beards over there.
But let me just say something.
Niggas have beards in school.
Because niggas got beards at 15.
That's
over there,
mad.
so that's where I'm going.
Let me just say something. Delaware is like Virginia in a sense that
Nope.
like
Are they close?
No.
No.
No, they're not. No, don't say that.
They're not
Don't say
that. No, they're not. I mean, no, not really. I mean, it depends on where you're at in Delaware, right?
Right? Okay, because Maryland's in between. Everybody.
Yeah, Maryland's in between, but if you go, whatever,
Okay,
we can
I
get
get what you're saying.
You know, but people are always like, "What the fuck's in?" Especially New Yorkers. Y'all think anything past Jersey is the South, but whatever.
It is.
Well,
No.
It is. It's the
I
South of the
mean-
country.
No, Delaware fought with the Yankees. Be clear.
Yeah, y'all
Okay.
like
Yeah,
aren't
but
y'all
no one
like
remembers
Boston,
that.
Eastern?
No, we're East Coast. We're
How are they Boston? And Boston's above
No,
us.
but like
Janae,
Boston,
Janae,
like I'm saying
no,
Boston,
stop trying to help
like
her.
the vibe. Like they're not Southern, they're more like
No.
New England.
We're so East Coast.
No.
It's so East Coast, bro.
In Delaware?
And yeah, like
what
we're
else-
right. Like
Yeah,
Philly
what
is
else
right
is
there. Like,
but like, what do
Philly is
y'all do
literally
there?
right
Like, what's the weather like?
It's
I just
A
told him
little
no.
warmer than New York, but normally if it snows or rains
Whack.
here, it's probably snowing or raining in Delaware. Maybe.
I've
you have
only
Wawa?
I've been to Delaware like
We have
a handful of
Wawa.
times.
Wawa's great.
Wawa
Wawa's
is the club.
amazing.
I love Wawa.
Wawa's
The iced tea lemonade mix.
A half and
half
half.
Those
half.
sandwiches from Wawa.
They're
Listen,
so good.
at the gas
but
station.
like everybody's always like, yo,
I love Nick. He's always
what
just
the
sits in the
fuck?
middle.
What's going on in Delaware? What's going on in Virginia? Da 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 blah blah blah. But
like
I'm like,
Virginia.
yo, you come to Delaware, mad hood niggas. You go to Virginia,
Listen, niggas
Man,
everywhere.
yeah,
no, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying when people come to Delaware and they be like, okay,
That's how y'all give it up.
They might have like pocket squares, but they still
yeah,
clap you.
no, that's
Pocket.
say it.
Squares.
And,
Pocket
and that's
squares.
the thing that I be trying to tell New York is like, y'all run your fucking mouth too much.
Oh.
Ooh. Y'all see this aggression?
Let me take my mic
But you
off.
in New
Talk,
York
now,
now.
talking to the camera,
You
Brittany. Talking to the
you
camera.
come down to somebody else's hood and they will clap you.
She's getting loud. Okay. So
Okay,
we're
I'm
gonna,
just saying.
I'm gonna do like
you
Joe
gotta
Budden.
respect that.
I'm gonna do like Joe Budden.
Real-
I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this because she's gonna
spice.
get a lot of angry DMs. DMV, the thoughts and views shared by this young lady in New York City
a lot of spice.
are all her.
Nikki knows what I'm talking
Listen,
about.
everybody, go
Just
around and give your at names or lack thereof. Tell them where they can find you. I appreciate y'all for coming on Clever Coins. Short and sweet, microwave, hot pocket. That's how we like to do it. Nick, Jared doesn't have any way to find him.
Yeah, listen, guys. You can't find me anywhere.
Anywhere.
I don't
So-
like to be found. But I do have a podcast called Lights Camera Delusion.
There we
Please
go.
check that out. At Instagram, Twitter.
You don't even know your at for your
Yo,
own
it's
show.
cool,
It's okay,
guys.
we're gonna
Just-
work on
I'll put
Thank
it in the
you.
description. I'll put it in the
I
description.
appreciate y'all.
Nick, tell them where they can find you.
At Nikki Chulo everything, NICKYCHULO, Instagram, Twitter, yeah, all those.
Do you have anything new you're working on coming up that you can talk about?
I have fucking super secret, yo, but
Look at that. NDAs out of here.
I don't know. I didn't sign shit.
Oh,
but
shit. That's
I'm
fine.
just trying to do it for the respect, but
But you
I'll
work
save
it.
it. I'll save it.
Okay. Janae, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at
Can you go get-
Janae Brown, JUNAEBROWN, our B2P agency, my agency pages. Yeah.
Thanks, Janae. You'll be back.
Thank
She's
you.
like gonna be back. I don't know if like you've like figured this out. Like you're in this now.
Okay.
Brittany, tell them where they can
here.
find you.
They can find me at Buttercup_B. What am I working? I'm working on a project, a documentary, a hip hop documentary. I can't really get too
Nice.
crazy in it, but it's dope. And for the past like 2 months, I've just been listening to like Outkast and like I'm getting real deep on y'all. Rockbox, Run DMC.
Okay.
Ow.
Wowzers.
Well, I appreciate everybody for coming in today. Preach has abandoned me, so we're gonna pretend like we're gonna insert music here, and I'm gonna fade out to black. But thank you, Cast Sound Lab and Preach for the studio time. If you guys want to record, log on to castsoundlab.com. You can actually book your time here. Shout out to Dinnerland. Again, if you can catch up on all my old clevers, dinnerland.tv/clever in the city, all lowercase. That's how you will find me. That's my page to find all things. Follow up with me. Shout out to the man behind the camera. I know. I'm not going to say your name. They're just going to know it's you. But thanks. And we'll be back next time. I appreciate you guys for listening. Love you. Bye.